Hi guys, this is Ginger Rogers here from Not All About Tarot, and I'm actually doing this quick reading tonight a little late. Being that I was doing some manifestations as a collective, as I always do, um, it prompted me to notice that the energy source in this world at this time is very low, and this is because all that I'm seeing in this lower energy, and that is what this energy is talking about. This reading here, it is in a lower energy. It is in a dark narcissistic masculine's world, of course. I'm not really pulling in of the karmic energy at this time because I'm seeing that these karmic feminines has definitely been discarded by these masculines here. So that is not relevant anymore in my readings of a karmic feminine because they have been very much discarded. Um, and I'm just really kind of glad that I'm no longer really reading their energy. It seems as though the karmic energy, though, was so prevalent back then. It's because these feminists were very angry at the fact that they were no longer able to use spiritual work to bring these dark masculines back, which they never had that ability anyways. But it's even better now because for them, as far as not being able to use that energy work, lust spells, however spell what they were going about using, because they are no longer able to access the divine source energy as these guys who are dark narcissistic masculines and anyone else in this dark benevolent energy, they are all in the same situation. They cannot access that the divine source anymore where they could be able to do any type of manifestation or manipulative energy. We are going also into the fall of religion as we speak. So in this energy lately, it is it has been a dark narcissistic masculine. This is in the collective energy at this time. Dark narcissistic masculine is very benevolent, egotistical here. These guys are definitely they definitely do not have any spark. They're very emotional as well. What really made me get into the fact of them not having any spark is because of the lighter that I definitely usually use in my energy work. So I had to go to another source. This lighter will not spark, or it had a, well, funniest thing now it is sparking. Maybe because I actually read the reading, but it would not. Wow. Well, it's sparking now. So apparently, Divine Spirits definitely wanted me to do this reading because there was no spark here, no energy here. And after I did the reading, because I knew it was something going on with the lighter, I mean, it definitely has the wick, it has the oil in there to make it spark, but it was not sparking. So I had to use another fire source and able to get my manifestations done. So I'm seeing now that it's actually lighting up. This goes to show me that a divine feminine of light, such as myself, who is in a love dimension mindset, has the power to really ignite these dark masculine spew and to ignite everyone in this whole wide world energy source. These guys are no longer able to assess it. And this is my dark, benevolent, narcissistic masculines who could also be your soulmate soul ties or tripling counterparts. Um, I'm seeing that they are definitely in the pit me energy. They also see that there is this divine feminine with the Queen of Pentacles reversed who has definitely dropped them. They have dropped them. They have gone on with their lives, and clarifying that I have this Emperor. This guy definitely wants to take charge. Wants to take charge, because at this time he feels very regretful, stressful, maybe having a lot of dreams, can't sleep at night, because he wants to be this King of Pentacles. He wants to be this man that she feels as though that she can count on now. He's still holding on to this feminine from the past with the Six of Cups, and one that he feels as though he still has a union with the Two of Cups. This guy definitely wants to keep pursuing her and bring some type of satisfaction to the midst. Why? Because she has all the energy. This woman is definitely intuitive as well. You can see her cat right here, and she's also holding a wand, as I just said before. Now, if you can see, this also has a cat here on the Nine of Cups. As I said before, I now can light this lighter, and I could not light it before. Before I looked into this energy, and now this lighter is staying lit. These guys want the energy from a divine feminine here. They're stuck. They cannot move. They cannot do anything. Clarifying that, I have the Hermit as a challenge. They can't let it go. They can't separate from it. Even though this is old energy, these guys cannot separate from it. They cannot turn their back from it. I had a King of Cups. Actually, I think that was in my other reading. But I didn't put that out here. But it seems as though these guys are not giving up here. And they may want to break again a barrier of communication and action as well. But these guys definitely want the energy. And as you can see, now I can actually light my lighter. This is a sad scenario for a lot of people in her reality. I am seeing that divine spirits is going to deteriorate everyone and everything in that fourth dimension mindset until it's no more. If you go back into the Bible and you think about the Old Testament, Moses, and how those people wandered for 40 years until the last one who did the sin or the generation that had sinned against their God was deceased. This is the same energy here. I can read the same reading over and over and over again. It's all it's going to get is going to get worse as time goes along. Because these guys, these dark narcissistic masculines has got to be destroyed. They have meddled with idols. They have mingled with idols. They have procreated with idols. And their idols was your karmics, your karmic feminines. They never want to let those karmic feminines go. They want to mingle with them, have children with them, completed generations and generations with these karmic feminines. Now, even my divine feminines who lost your light, who is definitely in hell reality as well, you are mingling with karmic masculines. You are going to be destroyed too because you don't want to let them go. My divine feminines of light who got stuck in illusion waiting on this world's game, twin flame, soulmate counterpart, you guys definitely are being protected by giving a karmic masculine at this time. But my divine feminines who lost your light, and that is in those scenarios of energy types, You may be very old getting out of that energy that you're in, and you may reach the seventh dimension mindset after that. And we've talked about this before. But what I must get at before I end this reading, it did not matter your ethnic, your race. It was all about the energy. There's much as karmic energy in a darker skinned person as it is a Caucasian person. This is why the moon was there. This is why people were being adopted, so it could be a mixture of everything and everyone. This world game wanted you to pan each other at according to the skin color, when it was all about the energy anyways. These guys was playing with you. They were playing with you mentally and all sort of the word. This whole globe. And it did not matter whether it was United States or what. This whole globe was played and prayed against. My videos may not be as prominent now, but it will be. It will be. You may not look at these videos, but your children's children, even your children, will watch these videos, because the people that were trying to keep these videos from being seen will be deceased. They are not going to be able to puppeteer that scenario anymore. And then your children and your children's children is going to see these videos that Divine Spirits has allowed me to put here. And they're going to probably even ask you, well, Mom, Dad, did you know this? Maybe this is why we could not get out of bondage all these decades. And why it seems as though we are always in turmoil. Because Mom and Dad, we've been in hell all along. And what you was telling me was not true. Years and years of waiting for something that never came, even in religion. You're going to ask, your children are going to ask you these questions. And I am so glad that I'm going to be a part of that world that is going to enlighten other generations to come. Who and will and shall you guys obey? My divine feminines of Samarian energy, my Christ energy, Egyptian queens, in the 11th dimension mindset. Again, we have fought a good fight. And we won. And I would never change a thing. So this is the fall of the karmic energy, the karmic feminine, and the dark narcissistic masculines. Your biggest bullies. We were the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the bridegroom. Thank you guys. Have a good night. Bye-bye.